All right, so this was actually a large bone to pick, and I want to have a full conversation about this because a lot of people had issues with episode 8 because they don't know anything about Snoke. They don't know who, where, or why he is. I was watching episode 5, and I was like, who, where, or why is a Yoda? Why do we give instant gratification and instant acceptance to a Jedi Master, a frog? Let's not dance around. The fucking thing's a frog.
He might be a toad.
What's the difference?
He's bigger?
Yeah, he's bigger, and they're lumpy.
Toads have the Force. Frogs don't.
Yeah, frogs can't connect to the Force.
But so let's run through the issues that people have with Snoke. They don't know what he is. He's humanoid. Yoda, he's Yoda species. So can we just give he's a Snoke species?
Yeah.
But people are pissed because where is he from?
That's because we have
because he's thousands of years.
shit.
You're thousands of years old. If you're 100 years old, you shrink a lot because gravity.
He used to be a big.
So if you're 800 years old, that dude could have been 7 foot.
There's just something about it where we absolutely know nothing about the Emperor, and we're okay with that.
Yeah.
But Yoda is such a pivotal piece that everyone just accepts. But we don't know what he is. We just know he's old.
Right, but so all of this is you're just breaking down the way that they present the story. But the things that they give you these hints, you're meant to believe. You meet Obi-Wan and you just trust him because he trained Luke's father, and you're like, all right, cool, and you have a lightsaber. You're Jedi. That's sweet. He's a good guy, right? And so then when he dies and becomes Force Ghost, and then he shows back up, you're gonna trust anything he says because you already trust him, and that's how I trust Yoda. It's because the Force Ghost already set that shit up.
So you're saying
you're never gonna question Obi-Wan.
So you're saying we should trust Snoke regardless of I think
I'm saying that you should you're picking apart the way that they present the story to you. It's because if you're gonna break it down, you got to go back to should we trust Obi-Wan? Because that's why Luke trusts Yoda in the first place, and that's why we trust him because Luke's the hero, and we see that, and then Obi-Wan is the mentor, and he sticks around through the Force. And
I got something to say.
Yo,
it's just a movie.
No, this is a lifestyle.
Sorry, I should have talked faster.
This is just
that.
a
I'm sorry. It's a movie, and they needed to just get the point across that that's the master, and that's all it is. That's the point.
Same thing with Snoke. It's get the point across.
No,
He's
I
the
agree
evil
with
guy.
you. I agree with you. Yeah. He is the big baddie in the background in this episode.
What I'm trying to say is they purposely put into conversation. Yoda says, "For 800 years, I've trained Jedi." That's to build his own character. That's character development through dialogue.
Right.
Snoke doesn't have that. He doesn't say, Kylo Ren, I've been doing this for X amount of years, and this is where I'm from.
He kind of does.
0%.
He makes a reference to the Knights of Ren.
Yeah, Knights of Ren.
Which has nothing to do with him. Keep going.
He says, when I found you.
Which has nothing to do with anybody. There's no setting.
I'm not saying it's as good as Yoda's backstory. I'm saying that they tried.
I'm just saying it's there.
I disagree.
It's just really bad.
I disagree, but I think that's the disconnect that people have is I don't like it because it's not obvious and spoon-fed to me.
Well, I think that's partly because now that we have the original trilogy movies, we have all the backstory, the comics, the detail about Palpatine.
We still know nothing about Yoda.
People want that up front.
People still know nothing about Yoda, and they're completely fine with it.
We know him from year 850
I want a backstory
to...
on Yoda. I want a Yoda, a Star Wars story. Fuck Solo. That's something later.
I think Snoke has plenty of dialogue to put him in the place that he's supposed to be.
There's no background dialogue,
but they also
I guess,
just hey, look,
thing.
This is the way we presented the Emperor. Here's fucking
But there's no
Snoke.
background stuff on the Emperor either.
He's a giant fucking hologram, just like the Emperor. Let's just repeat that shit.
The background stuff is that the Emperor has a role to play in Vader's story.
I agree.
Snoke has a role to play in Kylo's story. That's definitely the background that you get. It's not literally Snoke came from here. I've been alive for this long.
Yeah. It's not a Star Wars story.
It was never going to be like that. Yeah,
I agree.
Which I hope we get in a book or a comic soon. But it wasn't in the movie. It didn't need to be in the movie.
No, I think it's a good conversation because people were pissed about one and then they accept the other, and it's just they're very similar situations. Including the Emperor. We don't know anything about in the original trilogy. He's a hooded fuck. That's it. He's pissed.
He looks like a deformed monkey in the first one, the original.
Literally was.
It was an orangutan, which isn't a monkey. You need to step up.
Close. Okay.